You put your right foot.
Whether he's fundraising for the little boy suffering from heart disease and cancer, making sure there's food on the shelves, or stocking the blood bank, Scott Van Duzer and the Van Duzer Foundation have a passion for a cause.
Been a snowball effect from police officers that passed away with small children to a Boy Scout. His family couldn't afford to bury him, and yeah, it's one thing after another.
You ready?
Affectionately referred to as the Pizza Man, Van Duzer and his foundation have raised more than $500,000 for needy families, collected thousands of units of blood, and stocked the local food bank with hundreds of thousands of pounds of food.
Sometimes you think about, wow, I really wish I could go do something, but until it happens to you and then you really see what happens, Van Duzer Foundation was just, it's unbelievable. It really is.
It's more than just the money, it's about community support, and you don't realize how tight of a community and how much you need the community support until you need it.
Our goal is to help one family a month, and that's what our original passion was. In doing that, we came across a young boy named Gibbs about 2.5 years ago, that his dad actually works for the Florida's Blood Center. And kind of, you know, those stories touch your heart every once in a while, and here's a little boy that had brain cancer and needed blood. And that's what really started it. And I wasn't a blood donor before that, and I consider myself a pretty good person. And I saw there was a problem there.
He solved that problem by hosting the Big Red Bus at his monthly fundraisers. He also created Be a Hero Day. That's an annual blood drive that nets more than 1,000 units of blood.
Almost there, baby.
In the summer of 2012, Van Duzer recruited volunteers, including 4 children from the Boys and Girls Club, and rode a bike from Palm Beach to Washington, D.C. to increase awareness for blood donation.
When we were riding, wherever we were parked at a stoplight, people riding up, beeping their horn, asking what we're doing. The message got out, I think, loud and clear.
Once in our nation's capital, the Be a Hero bike team met one-on-one with the U.S. Surgeon General to discuss ways to increase the number of blood donors in our country.
To see these kids commit their whole summers just for the awareness and raise awareness for the blood drive is amazing. It shows tremendous leadership on their part. It shows tremendous inspiration for all the rest of us.
Van Duzer's efforts aren't going unrecognized. Florida's Blood Center's named Van Duzer as its first ambassador.
We are now going to badge Scott officially as the first ambassador of Florida's Blood Center.
People magazine featured him as a hometown hero. He received the Jefferson Award for Public Service. The Boys and Girls Club named him as their Man of the Year in 2010. That's the same year the Florida Public Relations Association named Van Duzer as Communicator of the Year. During the past 2.5 years, the Van Duzer Foundation brought a taste of the Gator Nation to St. Lucie County.
We love Tim Tebow, go Gators!
Celebrated a night of heroes with legendary coach Don Shula. Gave blood donors a chance to
step right up and meet the Mets.
He is a locally based organization, and communities that don't have a Scott Van Duzer need a Scott Van Duzer Foundation type of setup because they do wonderful things. Just phenomenal, unbelievable.
I'm so proud of him, but it comes from his heart.
Scott's great. He's 100% full throttle all the time.
Van Duzer's taken the concept of pay it forward to the extreme, and as his foundation looks toward the future, they hope to continue working to save lives through blood donation and lend a helping hand to families in need.